Creating Comrades is an opportunity to meet your fellow comrade in their own intimate setting. This month, we are meeting with Keith Hook of Jamspot Media to gain some insight on multimedia marketing.
Jamspot Media is primarily a motorsports and marketing company. What does that mean? We started as purely under the belief that there was creative need in motorsports marketing. So a lot of people would come to us with ideas of, say, how do we get the word out there? How do we tell people about ourselves? And there are so many ways to do that in today's digital era that we tried to harness a few of those. A lot of the things that we provide for customers are content-based. What we do is we package it all together and find areas that we can be able to distribute that for our clients. Sometimes it's local, sometimes it's across the globe. So every avenue is a little bit different. When we became more public facing with things like UTV Sports Magazine and River Whips Magazine, we had to produce our own content. So we had to reach out to partners to figure out how to create even better things that we had already been doing. Companies like Monster Energy, Can-Am, Polaris have really helped us with resources to be able to produce such content. Social media to me is very intimidating, but it only is if you want to dominate it. You don't want to take over social media, you just want to be a part of it. So what I always tell people to do is start small, start within your realms, don't over-exaggerate, be very honest, truthful, and the people that are most key to your business or to your personality will be the ones that come through that. And then put them in spots where they are able to add revenue to your business. They're able to contribute to what your goal is with that marketing effort. One thing that comes about a lot is people ask me questions about what do I do, how do I do it, and what I tell them is to tell me your story and be able to come back. And that is exactly what happened to me when I decided to open Jamspot Media as an actual brick and mortar building. I was always very digital. I was nomadic. I've lived in 5 different states and I always continued to do what I did. But Jamspot Media allowed us to be able to have physical resources to be able to offer more, from photography, from creative investments into software and applications to be able to do our job better. Without that commitment, I would have never been able to offer what we offer today. So one of the things that I tell people is we start small, utilize your resources, and when you find something that you're good at and that you believe in, success will follow. Creative Comrades, I think, does an exceptional job of bringing a new perspective on something that you may believe you already know about. So, for example, when I spoke at Creative Comrades, I'm sure a lot of people had an anticipation of just talking about photography and videography and some of the base services. But what I was more trying to bring to that was the emotion behind all that. If you're going to take a picture of something, make sure it's worthwhile to take a picture of. Well, what's worthwhile? Something that tells a story. So I think Creative Comrades is a great place for networking. Adding resources to all our tables are phenomenal, but I think more importantly, it's getting everybody to kind of excel maybe in a new fashion that they weren't aware of. I've listened and spoke with quite a few people there that I don't know if I ever would have crossed paths with those people professionally. Granted, we're a small town, there's a good chance we're going to run into each other, but to get a clear concept of what they do and how they do it, it definitely has opened my eyes. And so for that, I appreciate all those, and it's even better that it's in person and I don't have to stare at a screen as someone's speaking to me. So, and the pizza and beer is probably a good sales pitch too.